Hi dollies, I hope you are having a beautiful day. So today's review is going to be Pullip Seila Nocturne version. Finally another another new release that I could talk about and review for you all. So as always, you all, I'm going to give you my honest opinion regarding this release, and yeah, let's get started. So Seila Nocturne version was supposed to be released, I don't even know, what month are we in again right now? December. She was supposed to be released in October, so yeah, here she is, right? So let's start by talking about her wig and then everything else that she comes with, okay? So her wig is two shaded in color. So she comes, well, primarily I would say that the wig is more like I know it hints blonde perhaps on camera, but in real life, in person, it's kind of like a light pink, like a rose gold color with some green strands. I would say like, I would probably compare this to like a forest green color strands in between in her wig. And then there's two ways you could style her. You could style her with these two strands of loose curls that I put on her head, or with the bonnet. So let me talk to you about both ways and what I think about that. But before I do that, I wanted to tell you that her wig is pretty much, let me see, I would say, where would this be? A little bit underneath her kneecap is what I would say her length is. And the style of it, there's a lot going on here. It's kind of hard to see it, but I'm going to show it to you. So we have different layers and they're in different lengths. So we have one strand here that's a little bit underneath her chin. And then we have another layer here that's by, I would say, her arm area here. And then we have the long one. So she technically, I would say, has 3 layers, 1, 2, and 3, and that's not including, of course, her bangs. It's kind of hard to tell because I'll be honest with you all, I don't know if you can kind of see it in my face. This wig itself is not one of the best ones I've reviewed. It has a lot of fallout, like it's ridiculous. Like when I was putting on these curls, literally just putting them on, I had strands of wig on my hand. So it's very, I would say, it's very thin. There's a lot of fallout, and you could clearly see signs on the top here of the net of the wig cap. This is not one of the best wigs out there, but the color is pretty, and I think because of that, since we don't have a lot of volume, it makes it difficult to kind of see these layers. It's not like with the original Seila. Oh, that's another thing I should mention to you all. This is a variation, color variation of an original release, which was Pullip Seila, and I'll show her to you at the end, and you'll see what I'm telling you all about the differences and the wig and all of that. So if she would have had more volume, I think this would have been more out there, but it's kind of hard to see because there's not a lot of wig to begin with. And yeah, there's not a lot there to begin with. Let's talk about these curls. So these curls are held literally by this little piece that you see here. I'm going to take this off. Hopefully you're going to see on camera that there's no more wig fallout. And look, this is what I'm telling you all. Can you see that? The amount of fallout is ridiculous. This shouldn't even be. This should not be this way. Look at this. A moment of silence for her wig. So this is how it looks like. Okay, it's a ribbon here that's glued on to this little piece here. My nails are like terrible, sorry for that. This little piece here, and you just, I would say these, I will call them teeth. You just put it up. I'm not even going to do that right now because it's probably going to do more fallout, right? It's going to have more fallout. You just push it up like this and it's supposed to stay, which, to be honest with you all, I thought that within itself was kind of weird, because wouldn't you want it the other way around, like downward instead of going upward? Because downward, I feel like it would secure it better on her head. But upward, like, I think with movement, this will fall down. That's just my way of thinking. I don't know. Let me show you this other side. Hopefully, watch. Oh, Lord Jesus. Look at this. Look at this. A lot of fallout. Jesus, Jesus. This is bad. Like, this is bad. Really bad. This, wow. And let me tell you, I'm not pulling it, like, yanking it off her hair. It's like literally just gently putting it down, and you could see all that wig. So this is what it looks like. And they're sprayed with a light spray. It's not allowed to spray. And this is how the curls are. Let me put that down. So maybe I will not be putting that on her head anymore. So, and something else that she comes with is her bonnet. You could just put it over her head. Easiest way to do this, I guess I'll show this on camera. Just hold a piece here of this hat or the bonnet, and then drag this down. There is a bit of a stretchy fabric. Let me show this to you. I guess I would do that first, right? Makes sense. There is a bit of a stretchy fabric here that will keep it tight around her head. Well, it's supposed to keep it tight around her head. Let's see if that really works. And then we have two bows here, cotton. Actually, this whole thing is made out of cotton fabric, and it's very lightweight. It's pretty actually. And then we have satin, satin, I can't even talk right now. Satin strands here to hold it. I can't. I'm sorry, I had a rough night last night. My little one is teething again, so sleepless nights, I can't even talk. So let's put this here. And then we could tie it around her neck. Oh my God, you all. Oh my God, there's a lot of fallout. There's a lot of fallout. Let me just leave it like this. Oh my God, and her shoes are falling off too. Everything is falling apart. Everything. Oh my God. So this is how it looks like. How she looks like with it on. Jesus Christ. It's like the more I touch this wig, it's falling apart. So yeah. She looks cute this way, I feel. But definitely you will not see her wig. Very, very cute. So let me take this off because I really want to show you her face up. I am scared to touch her freaking wig. Her face up. Her face up is actually what's my favorite part of this release. It is so pretty. Her eyes are like a gray. They're a gray color. And we have a lot of like that shadow, like, hold on, smoky eye shadow going on. And as you could see, she does have full eyebrows. The original one does not have full eyebrows. She does. And look how beautiful it is. The inner side of the eyes are black with a line of pink and some yellow to the top. Just so beautiful. These eyes are just beautiful. I love this face up. And then her cheeks, she has a lot of that, I would say a lot of color on her cheeks. That plumish color on her cheeks, and then her lips are matte. I absolutely love that. The original Seila is also matte, so very, very beautiful. And then wait, this is the wonderful surprise. When you close her eyes, look at this. We get some ombre color lids, and the color I would say is a purple black. Very, very beautiful. Okay. Just very beautiful. So now let's talk about her stock. So her stock is pretty simple. Not a lot going on. As you could see, the whole thing is white, and the whole stock is made out of cotton material. So that is good news in a way, because we don't expect it to fall apart. It's good quality. This is going to last you a long time. And different pieces that we have are... It's a white dress. So the top part of this dress, as you can see, consists of this piece here. Kind of looks like a little bib. Here to the top with some bows on it, as well as some beads here to make it look like buttons. Very pretty. And this is tied in the back. Actually, no, I'm JK. It is held in the back by Velcro. And then underneath that, then we have her low cut. I would say this is a low cut dress. Long sleeve top, I would say. And then that within itself, you just have these really pretty lace flower pattern I would say, flower pattern print here to the top. Okay, and then underneath that we have, this is like a apron, so underneath that it's just simple with different layers. We have 3 layers. Let me make sure. Actually, JK, we have 4 layers to this part of the dress. So we have cotton, then we have lace, then we have cotton again, and then lace. This is all attached, is not a separate piece. It is all attached. And then we have this apron on top here. This apron is very thin, very, very thin. But nonetheless, not bad material. And then in the back, you just tie it. So this is how the back of her dress, or I should say the back of her stock, looks like. Okay. And then underneath that, let's see, does she come with bloomers? She does come with these bloomers. Okay. And then these long satin, I would say satin socks. Okay. And then she does come with her shoes. Her black shoes keep falling off. They're not as huge. The good news, they're not as huge as the Doki Doki release, but they're still kind of big. They're the same ones that the original Seila came with. And they're black, rubbery, I would say, texture, but good quality nonetheless. And then besides that, you're like, what else does she come with? She comes with a lot of things. So she comes with her face mask because, you know, she's only getting used to this pandemic like we are, or that we've been in now feels like forever. So if you want to put on this face mask, you just, I'll show you in a little bit how to do that, but I wanted to show you how this looks like. As you could see, it's just cotton with a cute bow here to the front. And then we have this elastic here. I don't want to pull it too much. And then the back, this is how it looks like. And all you have to do is hold the piece here. So put one of your fingers here on her nose, and then how she looks like. It fits on there very nicely. It's nice and firm. But you can see her pretty face. So now let's take this off. Besides that, she does come with a body pillow with this print, this like rabbit, I would say, like kind of like a goth. It's gothic in style, I would say. Rabbit on there, this print. And if you remember, I know I do, with the original, she actually came with the figure, not a pillow. So this one, they decided to do a pillow instead. And it's just printed on there. And in the back, it says, good nightmare. I don't know if nightmares are good, but they're saying this one is a good nightmare. And you could feel it. It has like those beads inside. It actually feels like a real body pillow that you would have in real life. Like, it really does feel that way. And then besides that, she comes with a book. This book is very interesting. Very interesting, because I'm going to read to you all what it says. But look at the print on this. This is pretty cool. That's the front. And then this is the back. This book is pretty interesting. Look what it says. Actually, wait. Oh, and there's some print here. Okay. So let's say, look what it says. It says, he who fights with monsters might take care lest he thereby become a monster. And if you gaze for long into an abyss, the abyss gazes also into you. Very interesting. That's what it says on the back, on the front. And on the back, it says, what is the seal of liberation? I have no idea. You tell me, right? And then here it says, not to be ashamed in front of oneself. That is a wonderful message. Why be ashamed in front of yourself? You should be your true self. That is an awesome message. Wait, before I continue, I forgot one other thing I wanted to show you on this release. She has a mani. Could you all see that? It's a pink mani. I just remember that because I was like, let me put her book on her hands. Look at this. Isn't that cute? She has pink nails. Okay. So besides the book, well, if you want her to hold her book, you could. This is what I like about this release. She has so many things she could hold on to. So she could go to bed with her book. So besides that, she does come with a key. And it's basically held on a string. On like peach string, I would say. Beige string. And the key here is like metal material. I don't anticipate this falling off or anything like that. Yeah. Okay. So she also comes with a cushion. This feels like a very nice cushion too. The print, it's a heart. Yeah, it's a heart in the middle. Like the print is a heart, and with these other pretty other designs, kind of like, almost looks like hearts too. I don't know. It's a very interesting print. You could see it on camera. And this is really great quality. Very, very great quality. Very great. And there's nothing on the back. And then let me see. Besides that, I think that's it besides her collector card. Very, very pretty. And then that's basically it. So, what are my final thoughts regarding this release? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be blunt with you all. When she was first announced, she was not on my I want to get her list. Why? I don't know. She kind of just looked washed, just pretty washed when I saw the promo pics. But upon seeing other pictures eventually and seeing her face, I was like, I wanted her the most because of her face. To me, the wig color was like a bonus. So I really, really fell in love with the face up. That was mainly the primary reason why I got her. And then I thought, you know, I already have Seila, so why not have a sister for Seila, right? So primarily I wasn't so keen to her, but now I'm like, okay, she's okay. Now, to be honest with you, what are my points to you if you want to get her? If you want to get this release, I'm letting you know now, this wig is a hot mess. It is a mess. I'm disappointed in this wig. It should have been fuller. It should have not had all this flip and fallout that you see on camera. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing at this point with the company, because come on now. Come on. That's what I'm going to say. Come on. When you compare this wig versus the one with the original Seila, which I'm going to show you here now. Look at this. Like, should I even say more? Look at the volume. Let's just look at the volume, my people. Look at this. I know that this Seila has this clip. All right, let's I'm not going to remove it, but let me show you what it would look like without this clip. This is still her wig without that clip on the top. Look how much volume it has. And homegirl here, look at this. No, that's not, no. So the wig is a huge, to me, it takes off a lot of points. With even the stock is pretty, but again, it's not as elaborate as the original Seila. The original Seila had so much, but it was so pretty. This one is kind of like such a simple gown that even with the price point, I don't feel like it should be that high. To be honest with you all, I don't know. I have mixed feelings, to be honest. I really, really do have mixed feelings. Is she really pretty? Her face, yeah, but like with the quality issues, I'm not sure, especially with the wig. The stock is not gonna break, but you do get a lot of things with her. You do get the pillow, you do get the key, you do get the book, you do get a face mask, so it's not so bad. But I will caution with using these things. If you could avoid it, and if you do decide to put it on, just leave it on and don't take it off, because you're going to see what's going to happen, which you saw on camera what's happening here with this fallout. So I have mixed feelings. She's pretty, but I'm not so in love because of, I guess maybe the wig is what really killed it for me. And then, like I said, the stock is not the same as the original Seila. So let's talk about that. Which one would I recommend? So if you're looking to get the original Seila or the Nocturne version Seila, which one would I recommend to you? Hands down, I'll tell you right now, the original. There's nothing like the original. Not only are we talking about better wig, we're talking about a prettier, elaborate, let me take off her book. We're talking about a more elaborate stock. Even the original has a necklace. This one doesn't even have a necklace. Like the elaborate stock, huge difference. Even the shoes, everything. There's such a difference. The face ups are not the same. So if you're like, oh, I want to get the other one, is this face up identical? No, they're not the same. They're definitely very different. The eyes, not the same either. And the eyes, now that I'm looking at, see, and it's hard to tell. Her eyes, there's one that's gray and one that's kind of like a blue. See, it was kind of hard to even see that. Yeah, like this color is supposed to be more like a purplish, and this one's more like a gray. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see it, but yeah, now that I'm looking at them like this, you could tell they have different color eyes. It was kind of hard to even see that. Personally, like I said, hands down, if you want to choose one, the original is the way to go. She's okay. So let me stop rambling. That's basically it. I hope you found this review helpful. I'm sorry if I don't seem so excited. You all know I'm very honest regarding my reviews. Yeah. Sorry. So I love you all. Thank you so much for watching me. I hope you found this review helpful, and I will see you all in the next one. Stay safe. I love you all. Bye.